So this was called Climb for a Cure. So we went, it was 8 days, it was 6 days up and 2 days down, and we had porters carrying all our stuff, and you had to raise a certain amount of money to go ahead and do it, and flew to Africa and over 18,000 feet. It was amazing. It tests you, but I was pretty confident that I would be okay doing it because I had run 4 marathons before, and I hadn't run a marathon in over 5 years, but it's all mental in my eyes, right? And I knew the mentality you need to be able to do something like that. And once you have that mentality, your body will follow your mind.
Yeah.
Our minds, like in everything that we've been talking about today, including the climb to Kilimanjaro, but all the other things, our minds are the most powerful thing we have. They're stronger than any part of our body. And we can convince ourselves of anything positive or negative. And so, that's why it's important to be feeding positive information into our minds, right? I used to listen to sports radio all the time. I still listen to it sometimes. It's entertaining, but it's meaningless. It's not like advancing my thought process. But now I temper that with podcasts. Like I hadn't listened to a podcast till 2.5 years ago, and I listen to positive podcasts. I listen to a guy, Lewis Howes, and he has this School of Greatness podcast where he interviews people who've achieved great things and overcome certain challenges in life, and that's really inspiring to me. And there's several other podcasts as well that I listen to, but they're positive and they make me think. And and it's important to if you don't, to either read or to have that, and not to go listen to the damn news, which is filled with negative shit all the time, and will just put you in a bad mood. It'll put you up, make you upset.
I deleted the news app on my phone because I was sick of every day hearing this, just starting
Mass
off depressed.
shooting, we're gonna go to war with Iran. What else is new? I mean,
So
it's all the same
I just
crap.
pulled it all the way off, and I don't even tune into CNN or anything like that anymore. Very rarely do I even know what's going on in the news, just because I try
I'm
to
the
avoid
same.
it.
Actually, sort of with all the vitriol that happened in sort of the last presidential election, I just bailed on it then.
Yep.
I stopped watching the morning news. I mean, here in Utah, the news is pretty biased anyway, so it was kind of hard to listen to a lot of it. But outside of that, I got so tired of it. Just everybody's fighting about everything, and it's like well, whatever. But I couldn't deal anymore. So I started just getting up in the morning, and I would either listen to an audiobook or put on some music or whatever, and I totally checked out of the morning news.
Yeah.
So because it was just too much. So